Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an AMX 30 Premier Prototype. It's a French Tier 9 medium tank, and we're located on the south spawn of Siegfried Line, and the name of the commander is Panzerpenguin of Havoc 2, which is soon to become What University 3. Yeah, well, it's a bit confusing anyway, but there's some slight changes in the plan. Well, battle has commenced, and off we go. Now this tank carries a variety of guns. The stock gun's a 90mm, it's got a 100mm gun, and a 10.5cm gun is the top tier gun at tier 10 level. As I say, it's a tier 9 tank, and it's a standard battle. And it's heading into the outskirts of the town. It's going to go round the corner and look down the main street. Well, unusual, it's gone for the rubble area, and from here you can spy out and see, is there any scout going out to the midline, far distance? You might be able to get shots on them without exposing himself too much. No, doesn't appear to be anybody down there, or at least not yet. Ah, now Panther's been seen in the distance. He's showing up on the mini-map, but he's nowhere near the midpoint at the moment. Now, the AMX 30 was actually a design to create a European tank, a unified tank. And it did have very good maneuverability. He's got a good shot there on the Tiger P, but he doesn't penetrate. That's a slight angle actually. It doesn't help he's going over those walls. Now, it was very similar in many ways to the Leopard. Oh, can get him that time. Yeah, he did. 304. Looked like he actually went through the mantlet. He's got penetration with the top gun of 248mm. Can you get a shot? Yep, fires that one into the side of the mantlet, I think. He bounced around for 240 as well. Oh yes, it was the side of the mantlet. He's going for the sides of the turret, the cheeks, so to speak. Trying to get enough shots in. Oh, that one went down. Now he's got a Panther 2 to play with, and he's bounced around. In fact, both those rounds have bounced off the front of the armour. You can see that. Okay, he's loaded. He's got a 7.85 second reload. He can also do average damage, alpha damage of 390. So most of his shots so far have actually been pretty average, low rolls actually. Oh, now that was an IS-6, and he took a round from 458 there. That was very uncomfortable, but he put a good round into the Panther 2. 276 on that one. He's reloading. Just standard ammo at the moment. Oh, ouch! Now that was from the field. IKV-90B tank destroyer is out in the centre line, so he needs to be careful now and stay behind that wall, otherwise he's going to get penned. I think that one went, yeah, look, it went straight through the front of the turret. So he'll have to stay here just for a second or so, and hopefully he won't get hit by Arty, because from this spot he could be an attractive target. The IS-6 is still there. He can't stay here, but if he backs up too much, the IKV is going to get him. There's the IKV. Okay, and the Panther. And he's going to get the Panther dialed in. Oh yeah, 319. Good shot. Right through the upper plate. Now he can track him, but he's going to try and go for the plate. Oh, that was a good one. He tracked him, but he spun him round. Now maybe you can just go for the haunches, the shoulders of the tank. I'm going to go for the IKV. Ah, that's better. 313 hit points that time. Get some revenge for that shot. Can he get him in the next one? Fires one in, goes over the top. I think it just went grazed the hatch. The commander's hatch. Oh, there's the Panther. But he puts another round into the IKV for the 303. And he needs to finish off the IKV. And he is taken out. And he's killed by the SU-100. And he goes for the Panther. Gets 318 in that shot. If he can take the Panther out of the equation, then he can back away from the IS-6. Is the IS-6 still there? No, he's not. He's moved. Okay. Oh, there's the IS-6. Goes to the lower plate, doesn't penetrate. And the IS-6 has turned his gun, but he's a bit preoccupied, you might say. That time, he did do some damage. 320 hit points into the lower plate, forced the IS-6 to back away. Going for it again. And this time he tracks him. Now he's pulling back. He's careful to look behind him to see exactly where he's actually going to be moving back into, just in case he needs to change the angle. Now it's a Panther 2 there. Oh yeah, right to the side. 300 hit points. Very nice. Oh, but that's Arty. Now that's what I was expecting to happen, that sooner or later he would attract the attention of Arty, and he has, unfortunately. Okay, can he get the IS-6? Is he still there? No, the IS-6 has gone around the corner. But there's two tanks around the corner, so he needs to be careful. There's a P-43 turret a bit further off. Yeah, he's found that out the hard way. He's hiding behind that wreck. He needs to get round. Yeah, he lost 238 hit points to the P-turret. But there he's got a Black Prince by the rear. And 338 into his rear. Can he fire another one? I think so. Oh, he doesn't need to. And actually, that was a wasted shot. He did take a hit from the Black Prince, 166, but he was taken out by the T-44. Is he going to go for that? The M53? No, he's not. He's going to ignore that. I think he's going to go for the P-43 turret. Yep, there he is. There's only 4 enemy left. The P-43 turret and 3 Arty. There's the turret. And good shot. 283. The turret's running. And he's going to run into trouble because we've got tanks around the corner. And he's just run into them. And I think it's stopped him. Now. And he wipes him out with that shot. That's his first kill of the game. Would you believe it? Right, carefully misses those pillars because they aren't going to stop you dead if you do run into one, because they are indestructible. Now, it's time to get the Arty. We know that the Centurion's off to the west, that there can't be any Arty over there. They've got to be over here. There they are. Puts a round into the Lorraine 15550. He's using HE, the correct ammunition, and he's hiding behind the Lorraine, who he wipes out with that shot. Or did he get the kill? No, the kill went to the Centurion. That was stolen away from him. That was a kill steal. But I think he did get good results. Yes, he did. He got a second-class tanker in the AMX 30 Premier Prototype. He also picked up a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a spotter badge for allowing other team members to do more damage to the enemy, 1,000 hit points of damage at least, the Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received shots and damage from 4 separate enemy tanks, a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8 in that one. And lastly, the important ones, he got the high caliber. He dealt the most damage in the battle overall, and he got the Confederate. He also hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, at least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by others on the team. And a win rate for the battle of 4-2-2-3, so it was a very good battle. And he did the right thing, actually, to get rid of the IKV, because if he didn't get rid of the IKV and the IS-6 stayed where he was, he wasn't going to be able to move forward without getting shot badly. And so by taking out the IKV, beautiful round, it looked very, very fluid because he kept it moving. And one of the things about the AMX 30 Premier Prototype is that it is a very maneuverable tank. It's got good maneuverability, very, very much like the Leopard 1. So it is a great tank for tier 9. So let's have a look at the team scores, see where he came. Top of the table, 3,867 hit points of damage. He beat the T-44, who kill stole that Black Prince from him. 2,932 hit points he got. And he got 4 kills, would you believe it, with that much damage. Whereas panzerpenguin was actually doing damage to tanks which others were going in and finishing off after he'd harvested all of their hit points. So when it came to kills, he wasn't top of the table. He was actually in joint 3rd place with quite a few other tanks who managed to get 1 kill apiece. The highest score was the T-44, then came the Comet, who right at the end dashed in to try and steal that Lorraine 15550, and they both lost to the Centurion, who claimed that kill from quite a distance away. Now, when it came to base XP, it was panzerpenguin right at the top of the tree with 1053. So he had the top of the table with 2 columns, both the damage done and also the XP earned. 1053 is very good. The T-44 managed 977. The Comet 881. The highest scorer on the enemy team was the IS-6, the one that was holding him in place. He managed to do 1,934 hit points of damage and 481 base XP. So let's have a look at details, see exactly how we got on there. 23 shots fired, 17 direct hits, 13 penetrations. He did damage of 3,867 hit points, of which 1,253 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits during the battle. 4 were penetrations, 3 were non-penetrations, and he also received 3 hits as a result of splash damage, and those were coming in from the Arty, who obviously could see that he was a threat and needed to hit him as quickly as they could. He blocked damage of 720 hit points, he spotted 3 enemies, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 1, so that gave a 7 differential to get him his Confederate. He also did damage assistance of 1,235 hit points, and that's where he picked up the spotter badge. On a standard account, he earned 40,511 credits. He got 50,000 credits for a mission completion, giving him a grand total of 90,511. And after repair, ammunition resupply, and consumables, he was left with 55,574 credits. And that's not bad for a Tier 9 medium tank. He also picked up 2 awards, and one of those was for the Confederate, and the other one was for the high caliber. He earned 1,053 base XP, times 4 for the first victory of the day, and he had a personal reserves bonus for 100% running at the same time, so he took away 5,265 base XP, XP overall, and that's going to certainly improve his training on that vehicle and bump up his cruise percentages. So, if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.